Proto V3 is available in early access right now. If you want it, you can get it. You can save 50% from the full launch price, and you can support development. You can give feedback. You can impact things like presets when we get there into development. That might come a little later. But today I want to show off something I've added into V3 that I think is very cool. It works great. I'm excited to show it off. It's built-in tracking. I have this 5-second drone clip of just this city intersection. And what I'm going to do is come into my effects library generators and grab this early access version of Proto V3 and drop it right over this clip. Right now, this version is exactly what you get if you choose to grab the early access today. As this video comes out, I've already pushed out an update to this. More updates will be coming out. So depending on when you're watching this video, it might be a little different, but these features won't be different. It might just look a little different. The first thing I'm going to do is hop over to this loader where, at least on my system, this is linked to this arrow image. I'm going to come down to post effect transform, scale this down a little bit. And the only thing I'm going to do on style is come to this style controls and pull up this core thickness just so like it really stands out. That's cool. But then we're going to get to the fun stuff. These tracking controls. If I open that up, I have a bunch of controls. And I have my Fusion overlay here, which is valuable for things like moving around these sources or modifying the paths, which I have fun stuff to show off there. I might show that off in another video as well. But when it comes to tracking, the first thing we need is that sort of like tracking selection option. And you can find that once you toggle on this tracker, all of a sudden this little search window pops up. But if I want to interact with this footage on my timeline, it's kind of hard to do that with this big glowing arrow in the way. So that's where we have this tracker preview. If I click that, you will only see the video, the glowy bits go away for now. But if I come to the beginning of this clip, you can set this up at any point, but especially, following these moving cars, it's helpful to know quite what I have in frame. So I'm coming to the beginning of this clip. I'm going to move this like search bar over, which one? This one, over this top car. And I'm even going to pull in this a little bit. So this box is a little more car shaped so it knows what it's looking for. And then all I have to do is click this button to track forward. Unless you put your mouse over the screen, you won't really see this update. But as soon as that's done, cool. It seems like it's done, right? If I toggle off this preview, sure, there's just an arrow there. But now if I play, that arrow starts moving. And if I go back to the beginning of this clip, come to these post effect transforms, scale this down more, rotate it a little bit, and offset this center and come and point right next to the car, then we have that glowing arrow that tracks to that car. All on the edit page. This stays flexible. If you come into these style controls, you can change anything about this at any time, and the track will still work. If I hop to another source, something like text, and then, fix up that angle and that center, and change this over to something like car. Now we just have that label. Oh wait, it was off this one, wasn't it? Oh yeah, it was. Come to the beginning and slide back down here and here, and maybe even make it a little smaller. Now hey, that's a car. This works great. Obviously, with anything like tracking, it comes down to the specific clip you're working on, how much trouble or ease of use you will have with that track. But this is close to ideal circumstances, and it just works and it looks great. Depending on how development goes, I might try to add in more sort of like built-in effects like this. I might take a swing at implementing some like magic mask options, but I'm not totally settled on that. But for now, tracking is in there. It's working great. I don't have any other tracking ideas, but it's definitely going to stay there through full release. And this is a benefit you could get right now if you choose to get early access to V3 over the existing Proto V2 version. You want another small perk? Something like this text. We have outline controls, and you can let me scale this back up. If you want this text to right on along the path. This is also something that's only in V3, not V2. So depending on specifically what you want, you can already do lots of cool stuff in the early access version of Proto V3. There's cool stuff all over this preset. I've shown some of it off. I want to keep showing off small bits as we get towards the full release. I am so excited for full release. I just have a lot of work to do before then, so I need to get back to it, but I just wanted to show this off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.